Filmer, we're just here.
It rang a little true. It rang a little true.
It's your job to. Let me see this. I've never done an all grain.
That's all I know, Josh.
This basically adds an extra hour plus heating to your process.
Yeah, but you can't argue with results.
I'm just saying.
You remember that beer?
This is more for myself because I've never brewed like this.
Well, can't rain all the time, Josh. We're going to pour this through the sparging bag into the bucket. Then we're going to start cycling water through the sparging bag and taking the water that comes out of that. That's our wort.
That's the essence of the beer.
It's your proto beer.
What?
It's your job as temperature taker to take the temperature. Not too much complaining?
Here, 137.
Alright, then we'll just heat this sucker up. But I'm going to start that clock. Let's say 9 o'clock. So 10 o'clock. Sparging bag.
What is a sparging bag?
What is a sparging bag? I'm glad you asked, Josh.
I am associating it as a colostomy bag. Is
this is a nylon sparging bag, which is
so you reuse it?
Yeah, you reuse
that
it.
Seems gross.
No.
I would think they're disposable, but
no, look at this. This doesn't look gross to you, does it?
It looks a little.
Oh, it looks like it's stained. Well, like from a delicious tea.
It just looks used.
You look used.
See, when you look at it like that, then it makes sense on how beer was first discovered. Because you can imagine just a big grain heep.
That's why I like this too. It's like getting in touch with our first drunken ancestors.
Exactly, because you can see, right.
Like, man, this smells pretty good. Let's drink this. Oh, this tastes pretty good. Let's store it, and then that way we'll have it later. Like, why is it fizzy? I don't know. This is weird. It's not so sweet. Let's put some sugar in here. Oh, okay. Man, why am I wasted?
Why do you think they call it sparging?
Because it's a silly word.
I guess
people like saying silly words.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Does it make that sound whenever you pour the water through the grains?
Sparge. Yeah, it does. That's right. I think that it's got to be it.
Yeah. The reason these labels are so small, on the original bags it says Big Bob's Horse Feed. And they basically peel them off and put these little homemade labels in place of them. Horse feed.
Big Bob's is the best.
I need a beer though. One of the things I would like to touch on is some of the tradition that's instilled in me from the brewing process. A good friend of mine, the gentleman that got me into beer brewing, his name's Matt Johnson, instilled that you have to drink while you brew. That doesn't matter if it's 9 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the evening or anything in between then. Sadly, I have not brewed at 9 o'clock in the morning, but that is on the horizon.
Yeah.
Tonight I'm enjoying an Old Scratch Amber Lager. It's a very smooth beer. It's the one that I could, if I had to beer bong a beer, it's probably the one that I would do because it's smooth.
You're not 19.
It's smooth, Gavin.
Whatever.
Gavin, have you heard of the term that college kids are doing now at frat parties?
No, what?
The butt bonging.
What?
Butt bonging beers.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
Yeah, I'll leave you with that. Butt bong a beer, look it up.
I don't like anything about that.
Boom. I just discovered there's a problem with my beer.
It's empty?
Yeah.
We'll check in a little bit. Now tell me this gross thing. Besides that gross thing.
So apparently now the latest college game or college drinking, binge drinking activity is instead of doing keg stands and things like that, it's laying down with your ass in the air while your friend shoves a funnel into your ass and pours beer or liquor directly into your asshole.
This is a real thing.
I swear to God.
People are doing.
Yeah. Because apparently by injecting alcohol or
purpose
right into your intestine, you get fucked up.
That doesn't seem like a real thing.
And apparently you don't get bad hangovers because...
It doesn't sound real at all.
It's a news article.
See, I want to look it up, but I also don't want to look it up.
But butt bonging. That's what kids have come to now. Shoving.
These kids today.
I'm telling you.
Back in my day, we bonged beers through our mouths. Now they're bonging them through their butts. The whole world's gone upside down, Josh.
Taking vodka straight up the pooper?
No, I feel like that would hurt. For several reasons.
Tequila might be okay. But maybe not, what? I'm just saying.
Want some porridge? Who wants porridge?
So is beer really just old oatmeal?
Basically. Oh, that's so nice. You're making oatmeal for the homeless. No, I'm just making some beer so I can get drunk.
What's our clock look like right now?
We have about 5 minutes left.
5 minutes left. And then what? The sparging begins. I think you're saying it wrong. It should be sparging bag.
Yeah, that's in the original pirate language.
Yeah.
Pirates, of course, invented sparging bags. Sparging bags. If you're getting the accent right, yes. If you want to split hairs about how to properly pronounce the sparging bag.
I'm just saying, if you're going to be brewing beer, maybe you should actually enjoy what you're doing.
I'm enjoying it, but I'm using
I'm enjoying
an
it
American
too.
accent.
This is a great
I don't
time.
need to use your pirate talk. Look, we're getting carried away here. Josh, I need you to hold the sparging bag.
You're going to drip boiling water onto me.
It's the plan. This is gonna get really
wow!
messy.
Ow! Hold on. Yeah, hold it above the puppet.
Oh no! That's really hot.
Oh, is your thing closed? The other idea is have the tap the little spigot in a closed position. Wait,
Josh,
which way is closed?
I don't know. It's leaking.
Just continue. And hold it higher. There you go.
Yeah. See, perfect. The first try. We have water here that's heated up to 170 degrees. We're going to pour it on this mash. And you can see where the word mash comes from, Josh, by looking at it.
Yeah.
You're on hose duty, Josh.
Coming.
Yeah. It's a lot of liquid.
I'll say. It smells good though. The aroma in the room right now is
It does smell nice.
very pleasing. 0.5.
This is 1.0.
That's not gonna work. That's too much.
So what do you propose we do?
We probably gotta scrap the whole project.
Let's just go to the bar. You guys want to go to the owl bar?
Why are you taking the lid
I
off?
want to watch it boil. You know what the old saying is, a watched pot always boils. That is a rolling boil. An hour? Is that what we're doing?
60. Or 60 minutes, whichever comes first. 1 minute. 10 minutes. 600 minutes.
I just run my microwave for an hour, and when it's done...
And for fun, we'll just put something in it.
Wait, hang on. Let's use this metal wrapper.
Put a combination of like bleach, ammonia, and
And old CDs.
yeah. Isn't that what Steven Seagal put in that microwave on Under Siege?
I don't... I've never saw Under Siege.
Well, he made a microwave bomb.
Good for him.
What time did we start? 9 o'clock? 8:30?
I started...
We started at 8?
You didn't...
9.
No, because
I started
Gavin's...
right before you got here.
He started before here.
I started at 9.
So Gavin, you started at 9. It's now 11:30.
Yeah?
And this is where we're actually beginning.
Yeah, but we made all of this.
No, I'm just saying. I'm
you
just trying to get the timing down. When I'm doing the brewing that I use, or the technique that I do, which is using malt extracts.
Shortcuts. I can see why people would get really high and mighty and righteous about, oh, my way of brewing is the real way.
No, it's not even that it's different.
No, I want to be one of I want to be that way. That's what I'm saying.
You already are. You don't have to work.
Oh, good.
You're already there. It adds about an extra hour and a half to the process, I would say.
Oh, I'm so sorry that you had to spend an extra hour and a half
Actually, no.
hanging out with me.
2 hours.
Oh, your life is so the worst.
No, I'm doing the math for myself.
Yeah? Okay. let's.
And no, I'm not judging it right now. I'm just saying.
All right, fine. So I've added the Cascade hops. I need to turn this up a little bit.
You want to boil it?
Yeah, I know.
So at the 55 minutes, you add that one, yeah, and then at the 60 minute, you add the last one.
I comprende. You know what's interesting though is that I only have enough for one more, so I must have done this wrong. Oh, it looks darker. It's turned darker, Josh.
Yeah.
It's probably because I messed up the hops. It's going to be the Hop Surprise Edition.
And we're gonna put this inside of your brew kettle. So there's cold water going into it now, right?
Let me get out of the way. That's amazing.
Now feel the water coming out of this tube.
Oh shit! I mean, that sounded like you did it.
Now you just gotta wait 3 hours.
Shake the package. Wow. All right, well, guess we'll bring it down to that temperature, and then.
If only we've been doing this for 3 hours. Wow. Wow, that's really sweet. How interesting. That's actually really tasty.
Oh, yeah.
Try that, Jess.
Yeah, cool this down. You got yourself an energy drink, my friend.
I thought you were gonna be selective about what you film.
No,
You're just
you select
But this might be good.
and then you edit it.
Oh. You're not gonna have time to edit 8 hours of video.
I'll
Jess.
edit
It's not gonna be 8 hours.
Not yet. It's gonna be.
Gonna.
It's gonna. Getting this?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh, hello. I didn't see it there.